chapter nature, purpose and scope of business. Here we are doing activities, different type of activities. Employee is working in office or factory, businessman is doing business activity, other people doing social activity. These are all known as activities. We can classify activities into two parts: economic activities, non-economic activities. Economic activities means activity which is performed to earn economic benefit or monetary consideration. जो activity पैसा कमाने के लिए, जिसका main aim to earn money, that is known as economic activity. Monetary reward may be profit, salary, fees, whatever it. So these type of all activities are known as economic activities. Economic activities are known as productive activities because of here main purpose is to earn monetary consideration, to earn profit. यहाँ profit कमाना होता है, तो ये सब productive activity बोली जाती है. और at the center of the modern world. Here economic activities are at the center of the modern world. Without economic activities, everything is not possible. So first type is economic activities. Non-economic activity means activity for that main purpose is not to earn money. It means no monetary consideration, but just to serve the society and to serve the nation. That is non-economic activity. So difference between both the activities: here economic activity main purpose is to earn monetary benefit, here no monetary benefit, only social service. Here in economic activities we can do business, profession or employment, whatever it. Here no any type, only social service or a service to nation. So we can write the difference. Now in the field of commerce, in the field of the trade and business, in whole world there is main role of economic activity because of it is at the center. So types of economic activities, there are three types of economic activities: business, profession and employment. We will discuss all types of economic activities one by one. Now types of economic activities, we have discussed business, profession and employment. So first is business. So any legal activity, any legal economic activity with the motive of profit. In business, main aim is to earn monetary reward, that is in the form of profit. So if your purpose is to earn profit, that is known as business. So any legal economic activity with the motive of profit is known as business. Characteristics of business, we can classify on the basis of definition. We can classify the characteristics of business. Points are given: objective of profit, exchange of goods and service, risk and uncertainty, creation of utility, continuance of activity, requirement of money and economic activities. One by one we will discuss. Objective of profit, main purpose, main object of business activity is profit. Because of profit, it is fundamental object of business. Profit, it is barometer of business activity, because on the basis of profit we can measure the efficiency of the business. So main character of business is profit. Exchange of goods and service. In business there is exchange of goods and services. Goods is produced and supplied to the consumer. So from production to consumption, all type of activities are one type of exchange of goods and services. Goods is sold and money is collected. So then after banking services and all, so good exchange of goods and services, that is the main character. And by exchanging goods and services, profit can be earned because of purchase price is less and sales price is more, and difference is known as profit. Risk and uncertainty. In business, risk factors are there. In business, uncertainty is there. And in business, risk, different types of risk. We can classify the risk into two parts: man-made risk and natural risk. Man-made risk means change in fashion, change in taste, strike, accident. These are all known as man-made risk. And natural risk, earthquake, storm, tsunami, these are all natural risk. And due to these risks, uncertainty increase, the possibility of earning profit may decrease. Sometime instead of profit there may be some loss also. So risk factors and uncertainty is there. Creation of utility. In business, by using raw material, we are producing goods to satisfy the needs of the consumers. By changing the form, size, shape, we can create utility. There are three types of utility: form utility, place utility, and time utility. Form utility means by doing some process on raw material, by changing the shape and size of raw material, we can create usable goods, that is form utility. Place utility, with the help of transportation, changing the place from production to consumption, we can create place utility. For example, sand at the river side, that sand with the help of truck can be transported from river to construction site, so we can increase the place utility. Time utility, by storing the goods in warehouses, we can create time utility. So form utility, place utility, and time utility, that is creation of utility character of business. Continuance of activity. In business, any single transaction does not consider as business. There must be continuity in the activity. Once you purchase goods, you sold that, again you will purchase and sell. So continuance of activity. Single transaction is not considered as business. Now, requirement of money. From beginning to end, from establishment to maintain the business activity, money is required to purchase machinery, to purchase raw material, to pay routine expenses. Money is required. So requirement of money is also character. Economic activity. Here in business, main aim is to earn profit, means economic reward, and to earn economic reward, it means it is an economic activity. So these are all characteristics of business. Points are given here. Just try to learn, try to remember head points. Objectives of business. We can classify the objectives of business into two parts: economic objectives and social objectives. Points are given here. Economic objectives: profit, maximization of wealth, and other economic objectives. Social objectives: social responsibility of business, to provide employment opportunities, to provide quality goods and services, to adopt fair trade practice, and other objectives. So one by one we will discuss. So economic objectives. First one is profit. Profit, it is fundamental objective. Profit, it is motivating force for the business. Profit, it is known as barometer of efficiency. Generally we see business which earn more profit is known as more efficient business, and profit is lifeblood of business. If there is no business, if there is no profit, means no business. So profit is very important object of business. But at present, due to competition and all, instead of maximum profit, reasonable profit is adopted. Fair profit, reasonable profit is adopted. So profit, that is main fundamental economic objective. And profit, it is short term objective, we can say. Maximization of wealth. Maximization of wealth means it is, we can say, long term objective. After earning profit, some part of profit we can reinvest in our business. Maximization of wealth, we can purchase our own land, own factory, building and everything. We can create fund. So at the time of depression or any other unfavorable circumstances, we can use that and our business can be managed. So maximization of wealth, it is long term objective. Now other economic objectives, that is economic development and growth of the business. It is also main economic objective. Economic growth and development, economic development and growth of business. Expansion of market means development of business. Due to the growth of business, we can expand our market, we can cross the limits of our city or state or country. So expansion of market. Best use of resources. Whatever resources are available with us, we can use better than the best way. And use of modern technology. Instead of old technology, instead of old machinery, we can use latest and modern technology. So by using latest technology, we can decrease the cost of production and we can increase our profit. We can provide better quality of goods to the consumers. So these are all economic objective: profit, maximization of wealth, and other economic objective. Here in other economic objectives, 4 points are given. Now come to the point, social objectives. Social objective, the first one is social responsibility. At present, business activity is directly connected with the society. All stakeholders means business owner, employees, investors, creditors, customers are from the society. So business is directly connected with the society, and to create positive image in the society, business has to fulfill the social responsibility. Along with the social responsibility, to follow the rules, regulation, not to create pollution, to maintain the law and order situation and everything. So that is social responsibility. To provide employment opportunity. At present, in all over the world, there is a problem of unemployment, and to solve that problem, to be helpful to solve that problem, in our business, we should try to provide employment opportunity. And government is also supporting those business units which provides more and more employment opportunity. So it is also another social objective to provide employment opportunity. To provide quality goods and services. Yes, it is also our social responsibility to earn fair profit, to earn reasonable profit. Along with that reasonable profit, we should provide goods and services to the society, to the customer, quality goods and services. And after sales service also, if we purchase one product, and after purchasing that, suppose there is any problem and we are not getting any service, then problems may arise. So here, to provide quality goods and services. To adopt fair trade practice, it is very important. Fair trade practice means we should be, as a business, to earn reasonable profit, to serve the society, we should be transparent in our business. And to adopt fair trade practice, it means not to create artificial scarcity of the goods, not to provide lower quality or poor quality of goods, and not to give misleading advertisement. So these are all the examples of fair trade. Means anyhow, we should not try to cheat any customer. We should be transparent towards the customer. We should be transparent towards the society. Other social objectives. So here, to establish special identity in the society, means positive image in society. To conduct research work. Yes, research work in the field of production, manufacturing. So then day by day, by using latest technology, new method and new machinery, and doing the research, we can decrease the cost of production, we can improve the quality of product, and we can provide better quality of goods to the society. So research work. To be helpful in economic development of nation by supporting our state and center government, and to provide incentives to employees. Different type of incentives to the employees should be provided by the business unit. So these are all our social objectives. So here, what is the meaning of business, and discuss the objectives of the business. At that time, you can explain all objectives. Business risk. After the meaning of business, characteristics of business, objectives of business. Now business risk. In characteristics, one point is there, risk and uncertainty. Business is related with risk, and due to risk, uncertainty is there. Uncertainty of loss or less profit. And profit is main object of business, so we can say profit is a reward against business risk. So risk factors are there in business. We can classify the business risk into two parts, natural risk and man-made risk. Natural risk means flood, earthquake, tsunami, storm, etc. On these natural risks, there is no control of business unit. We cannot control natural risk. Man-made risk, by taking some steps, by taking precautions, we can control man-made risk. Man-made risk means fire, accident, riots, robbery, theft, strike of employees, change in technology, change in taste and demand of the customer, political instability. If political instability is there, that is also man-made risk. Competition in the market, etc. We can, by taking proper precautions, we can control man-made risk. So natural risk and man-made risk, there are two types of risk. Now, causes of business risk. What are the reasons, causes? Change in technology. Instead of old technology, if we want to use new technology, if instead of old machinery we want to use new machinery, so that is also one reason of risk. Because of we want to purchase new machinery, old machinery are out of dated and all, so change in technology. Threat of substitute product. Our current, in place of our current product, there may be the threat of substitute product. We can write example, in place of scooter, motorcycle is there. In place of fountain pen, ball pen is. So you can write now new examples according to the. So threat of substitute product, it is also one reason, one cause of business risk. Competition, when competition increases, the profit earning capacity decreases. We should decrease our sale price. We should increase our advertisement expenses and all to sustain in the business during the competition or legislation. All government laws, rules, regulation, different types of laws. For example, Employees Welfare Act, Consumer Protection Act, everything. So that is also one reason of business risk. Yes, uncertainty of demand. Customers' demand, likes, dislikes, that is uncertain. And physical risk means damage of machinery, damage of our product, of our goods during the transit and all. So these are all causes of business risk. So types of business risk and causes of business risk. So you can prepare it, you can write it. Thank you.